What about you? I was there. Like he's crown molding or something with everybody else around him. And he will tell you in a few minutes, he sat in those seats. And maybe what is most impressive is a man of this talent chose to come back home to Oakcrest. Ladies and gentlemen, Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jason Thomas.
Where'd you go, Mr. Wolverine? Hello. That was a heck of an introduction. That's a lot to live up to, but you know, I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet tonight because it's not about me. It's about you guys, and this is a tremendous honor for me to be here with you guys this evening because it's certainly something I never pictured myself doing ever in my life. Again, not going to take a lot of your time. I know you guys want to get out of here and enjoy the accomplishments of your children this evening. So I'll keep it brief. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who invited me this evening to share a little bit with you guys. I was asked to come up with some elaborate speech about Varsity Scholars, and I figured I kind of throw it back to what got me where I am today, which is the guidance of the teachers that taught me in this building. I was a student here. And this really helped shape me into who I am today. So, most of you know me, know that I understand what it's like to sit in your seat and to listen to someone lecture you, so I'm definitely not going to do that this evening. People define success in a number of ways, and some say it's determined by the amount of money they make. Others may agree that it's about doing what is a popular thing. Some say it's about the grade that you get. I say it's about how happy you are doing what you do every single day. All right, that's my definition of success. Some people might define it differently. But Falcon Pride is something I believe passionately in, and it shaped me into the person that I am today, and the person I've become over the past 15 years since I graduated here. I probably, 15 years ago felt a little bit differently about what I'm saying today. At Oakcrest, I can tell you, I drifted through my 4 years here as a student. I was pretty average, with above average potential. Never really realized it until it was too late. I left the school every day at 2:30, went home. I wasn't part of any clubs, any activities here. I did my thing and I went home. And that's something, I would say this point in my life I regret a little bit. So for me, I got a second chance when I came back here to teach at Oakcrest. And I tried to take advantage of every opportunity I've had to get involved and to give back and make up for the opportunities that I missed out on. And I consider myself in a very great position today because of the opportunities that were given to me here at Oakcrest. Most people would say I'm a little over-involved. It's hard for me to say no sometimes. And that's what I enjoy doing most, is making other people happy. You can find me here probably until 8 p.m. every night in the media studio working on some video project. We're doing something for some club or activity here because that's what I love to do. I love what I do and I do what I love every single day. And I hope that at some point in your guys' lives you can find something that makes you happy and something that you love as well. I like planning pep rallies. I love this place. I love shooting videos with the media crew. I love doing stuff with student council. I'm humbled by the opportunities that I've been given here at Oakcrest, whether volunteering or giving back to not only the community but to the school as well. So that's besides the point. Just want to let you know, I would have never pictured myself here ever at this point in my life. Certainly not as a teacher. There was no way you could have ever convinced me that as a student here that public speaking, performance, dealing with lots of people and solving technical issues on a daily basis was something that was in my future. But somehow all of that and more happened, and I'm forever grateful for that. I still can't believe I was named Teacher of the Year for simply just being a creative person and helping people. That's really what I consider I do every single day. I come to Oakcrest with a smile on my face, enthusiasm in my brain, lots of coffee in my mug, and passion in my heart. And I do what I love each and every day, and I don't think twice about it. It's who I am. And because of the people here at Oakcrest, they've helped shape my future in the past and in the present as well, with the friendships and collaborations we've had over the years with others. I was surrounded by some great people here at Oakcrest, like Mr. Surdy, my junior year history teacher, Mr. Falciano, my art teacher who has since passed away, and Dr. Dennis Foreman, an amazing principal who, he basically, the road is named after him that Oakcrest sits on. So those guys helped make me into who I am today, and I thank them for that. Currently, there's people like Mr. Weisbach who taught me to relax a little bit, enjoy each day. Mr. Wilbraham, my supervisor, who encourages me to believe in myself and enjoy what I do. There's so many other people I don't want to leave out. Mr. Costello, Mr. Lockwood, I collaborate with all these people. I aspire to be what they've achieved. Mr. Clark, who I aspire to compete against with my Jiggly keychain. You know, we go back and forth with the jiggliest keys, no crest. So that's how you know when we're coming down the hallway. There's so many other people that I wish I could thank and definitely give a shout out to. But without a doubt, they all deserve to stand up here with me this evening and you know, really share with you guys what makes this place so special. So thank you to all those people, and again, the ones that I kind of forgot about. But listen to them, confide in these people, collaborate with them, and ultimately learn as much as you can from them. These 4 years go by so fast, it's going to be over before you know it. So to kind of wrap it up, before I leave tonight, I just want to leave you with one final message. Never be content with what you accomplish. Always strive for more. Always seek to be the best at whatever you do, whatever that is. And then always push yourself to do more for your community and your family. Serve others, be passionate, be compassionate, and love life. It may not be important to you right now, or it might not have an impact on where you're at in your life, but at some point, I guarantee you, this will make sense to you. And I hope it does, because that's what life is all about. And if you remember these things, I guarantee you that you will find success, the success that you seek, without letting others define what that is for you. So I wish all of you much success in the upcoming school year, and thank you for your hard work and dedication that you demonstrate in the classroom, the athletic fields, and on this very stage every single day. Because you are the people who have helped to shape this school community into what it is today, a place where future generations can fly high without a cry. Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations.
I should also note that it was Mr. Thomas's idea that, hey, if we can have the most spirited school in all of New Jersey, we should shave our heads. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, and thank you for my wife as well. Yeah, shave even closer. And now for their last time to walk across the stage as varsity and distinguished scholars to present the senior class again, Ms. Natasha Cooper. You know, Ms. Cooper, I just had a great idea, and I say that because I had it. Seniors, this is your last shot. So instead of going all the way up high on your risers and nobody can see you and we all have to squint, let's start on the second row and be close to the people who love you.
Good evening. It is with great honor that I'm here for the third year as the president of the 2018 class and have the opportunity to acknowledge all these phenomenal students. On this special day, I want to say thank you to the positive role models here at Oakhurst. So from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the senior class, I would like to say thank you to the parents and staff for the continuous support throughout our high school careers. One thing I realized at a young age is in order to grow up and be positive examples in the world, you have to have positive examples in your life. We would not be here without the knowledge and wisdom that you gave to us. Without it, many of us would not be who we are today. So as you see your sons, daughters, or loved ones walk on the stage tonight, not only be proud of us for our accomplishments, but be proud of yourselves because you have truly raised great leaders who will one day lead you. I would also like to say congratulations to all the classes for your great work ethic. The best is yet to come. To my class in particular, it is a great fulfillment to be able to represent you all. As seniors, most of us are frantically applying to colleges and trying to figure out what's next. Hopefully, receiving this award tonight will be some kind of breather for you. It shows that you are more than qualified and equipped to be all that you can be at any school you choose to attend. What makes us Varsity Scholars is not that everything is always easy, but when things get challenging, we keep going anyway. Throughout these 3 years, I've seen how each one of you have grown. There's so much greatness that lives in each one of you, and I'm excited to see where it takes you and I. You have so much potential and drive that no matter what journey you go on, I am certain that you will succeed. I love my class and I love each and every single one of you in it. You are so valuable in my eyes, and I'm looking forward to all the great accomplishments we will achieve together in this last year here at Old Press. On this day, there's no one I'd rather represent than you. So without further ado, here are the senior varsity scholars. Daryl Adams. Gabrielle Ady. Maylee Brito Cariasco. Earl Brown. Dominic Ciro. Natasha Cooper. Johannes Devalli. Cameron Garcia. Jocelyn Gonzalez. Alec Gullo. Crystal Guzman Miller. Percy Jadal. Gabrielle Johnson. Kirsten Johnson. Reese Crusher. Kayla Larson. Christopher Lopez. Jack Martin. Kyla Macy Edwards. Roderick McCollum. Megan Miller. Spencer Mulholland. Nicole Morgan. Tristan Motley. Christopher Murphy. Rachel Ram. Bernice Natwamba. Brian Parks. Benjamin Kim. April Rodriguez. Layla Rodriguez. Ariana Roman. Justice Ross. Brittany Sigletti. Jordan Smith. Zayna Snyder. Brooks Sisnowski. Elena Terapilli. Taylor Thompson. Emma Tokyo. Diane Vargas. And now I'll please call the distinguished varsity scholars. Janae Albright Brown. Kelsey Andrews. Logan Berman. Aja Bean. Jessica Bixon. Hunter Body. Eric Bernowski. Caitlin Caraway. Matthew Carter. Arvin Sean David. Ryan Davis. Benjamin Delano. Louis DiCaprio. Taylor Domino. Alexa Domino. Devontae Ewan. Halawatobi Faduga. MacGyver Clay. Cecilia Moshe. Juliana Johnson. Haley Johnson. Brittany Madeira. William Mangano. Giovanni Martin. Trisha Martinez. Lena DeGuen. Raymond Agujimi. Christine O. Alyssa Pagan. Rael Pagan. Prashant Patel. Carla Penna. Jacob Patrash. Daniela Pinato. Preston Thermometer. Melanie Rodriguez. Lydia Rodnu. Robert Ross. Wolfgang Salatiero. Caitlin Scardino. Dylan Terapilli. Bobby Thappa. Etim Bupen. Thomas View. Haley Whitcroft. Yano White. Robert Yu. Melissa Zoe. Thank you.
Senior varsity, distinguished varsity scholars, take the ball to third back. Ladies and gentlemen, take a bow. That's it all. Some can go that way. Careful. Don't go this way. Nobody go that way. Also, while the seniors are getting themselves situated back in their seating section, also let the parents know that today we did the lottery for the seniors who are going to seek the privilege to park on campus and drive. And I'm happy to say that everybody made it into the lottery. So they just need to attend and share the keys, fill out some paperwork, and they'll be parking for the first time in history. Now I'd like to call to the stage. I'd like to call up to the stage another very dedicated and talented individual who chose to come back and share his talents with us at Oak Crest. Come back. Your principal, my principal, our principal, Mr. James Arena.
So at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Educational Services Professional of the Year. In order to kind of put in context of what this individual does for this building, I'm going to unfortunately share a couple of memories from my high school. At that time it was called Librarian. You know Ms. Hiltner as our media specialist. So first, congratulate Ms. Hiltner, our Educational Services. So, my librarian in 1987 in Berkeley Heights in Union County ran a library where you were not allowed to speak. You were not allowed to sit next to anybody you knew. If you walked in 3 people together, she would take each of the 3 people and put you at a different table at different points in the library. This is in the mid-'80s. There are 4 or 5 brand new Apple computers sitting against the wall. For 3 years, I never saw them touch once. She didn't let anybody use them. They just sat there. Can we use the computer? No. You don't know how to use a computer. Yeah, can we use it? No. Nobody's allowed to use those computers. So they sat there for 3 years. Can I check out a book? No. You can read it here. Can a class come down and sign out this space? No, they have their own classroom. Why would they come to the library? This is my space. So you get the picture of what, for those of you that are young and only know Ms. Hiltner for what it can be, the parents and the grandparents in the audience can probably relate to a high school librarian very much like I had. It was a space you almost didn't want to go to. And that last point is really where I will pivot. The library is the place in this building where now everybody wants to go. And everybody wants to go there because it is a place that is welcoming. Everybody wants to go there because kids are encouraged to talk, because talking is communicating. Teachers are encouraged to bring their classes there and work on projects together, in small groups, individually, or 2 classes together. The space is so popular we have to set limits from study halls and lunch, how many kids can go down there. It is truly the center of this building. Every spring, when the weather changes, the kids want to go down there, they want to get out in the courtyard. In the fall, as soon as the school year is starting, the freshmen especially are introduced to Oak Crest High School and research and learning at the high school level in that media center. So there was really nobody that could be more deserving when the opportunity came up for Educational Services Professional of the Year. Because truly, this individual has changed what this job has been in this building. So, at this time, everybody please put your hands together again for Ms. Karen Hiltner.
Like any other librarian, before sitting down to write this speech, I researched. I wanted to learn more about our school mascot, the falcon, and how the bird compared to our own Oak Crest flock. I thought I would be writing a speech comparing the two, but a quick Google search showed me how little the two flocks have in common. The falcon, a ruthless hunter, prefers to live in isolation and is often referred to as the wandering bird, traveling over 15,000 miles a year to mate and feed. As vicious raptors, falcons can dive up to 2 miles to catch their prey and have vision 8 times that of humans. While falcons make excellent predators, their behavior would not translate into excellent students. Oak Crest students represent their own breed of the falcon, the Oak Crest falcon. Our flock is strong and runs deep, and to understand this more, I interviewed a random assortment of staff and students, asking their experiences about Oak Crest. 2 common themes ran through most of the anecdotes: the dedication and spirit of the Oak Crest falcon. We have dedicated students. They run track, they serve on student council, they act in the play, tutor for the math club, all while maintaining Varsity Scholar grades. Respectful on the court and in the classroom, our falcons assist each other when down and strive to make Oak Crest a better place to learn. Oak Crest falcons dedicate their high school career to envisioning a better school for all falcons. I know many of these students from the time spent in the library. They make the most of their days at Oak Crest, cramming extra time in the library before homeroom, during lunch, and after school. They form study groups and tutor fellow students. They seek help from the staff around them, and they go that extra mile, and their grades reflect this. I'm in my 4th year at Oak Crest, and I've worked at several different schools as a librarian, and I've never seen a school with spirit like ours. From the freshman welcome wagon, we filled 5 buses. To our fun-filled pep rallies, you continually prove how important it is to show pride in yourselves and in each other. Oak Crest falcons flock in large numbers to our sports games to support one another. Oak Crest falcons take ownership of the nest and walk around the school with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Last year, as many of you know, we beat every high school in New Jersey to win the most spirited school for NewJersey.com. That were double our size. This year, our first Spirit Week ended with a Falcon Friday, a day dedicated to Oak Crest pride. Walking around the hallways, you saw an enormous sea of blue and gray. Students from every part of Hamilton Township came together united as one to celebrate the history and the sense of community that engulfs Oak Crest. And during this research, I learned one amazing fact. The Monday after that Falcon Friday, Party City called our school. They asked to be informed of our Spirit Days because they sold out of everything blue and gray. And when that story was told to me, I laughed because for the first time, I actually went out and bought face paint. And I let a student paint my face. And I realized that now I am part of this flock. And as we begin the new year, I'm eager to see the heights to which you each soar. Thank you.
And in closing, if you would just indulge me for a minute. Juniors, would you please rise? Juniors, this is your first time here. Have a seat, and thank you. It's your first time. If you were here last year, keep standing up. If you're here as a sophomore. Is that amazing? Thank you, members. Have a seat. Seniors, stand up and face the audience. If this is your first year here, congratulations. You worked hard, you earned it. Have a seat. If this is your second year here, you worked hard, congratulations, have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 years. What you are looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the hope of the future. Have a seat, seniors. It is often said that success is not an entitlement, and that you need to work at it every day. Clearly, the population of Falcons in front of us, you have worked on it every day. And congratulations. In a few moments, the instrumental ensemble will play music so we can walk out with a little toe tapping. But I must let you know that in the school library, the media center, we have it set up with a photographer so that if scholars, if you and your family, for a nominal fee, would like to have some pictures taken professionally of this evening with our awesome Oak Crest background, you may do so after that. Scholars, I want to ask one last thing of you tonight. A lot of people worked pretty hard, not me, a lot of people worked pretty hard to put this together tonight for you. Mr. Kukuza making sure the names are right coming off the list. Mr. Tinsley making sure everything sounded right. Mr. Tinsley and Ms. Gaskell make sure everything looked so good. Ms. Tennant from the office, who had to put up with Ms. Dykens. But mostly, everything that is awesome about tonight, besides you guys, is because of Miss Dykens. And when I tell you that Miss Dykens gets a little type A OCD crazy about how great this night needs to be for you, I will tell you that she was woke herself up this morning at 2:30 because she remembered that when the plates have to go together, so that when they go off, it's got to be blue, gray, blue, gray, blue, gray. That's the kind of detail she puts into tonight for you folks. So please, when you pick up your envelope from her, or when you come to drop your doctor's note off, or even if you just are driving by or walking by, say thank you to Ms. Dykens. Scholars, congratulations. Band, take us out.